Hi, this is Norwegian teacher Karense. I'm making videos about Norwegian grammar, Norwegian language, and also Norwegian expressions. The reason why I do this is because I want people to speak Norwegian correctly, and I also know very well the problems or the issues that you guys are facing because I've been teaching for a very long time. And I've been teaching many students, and I always come across the same questions. So that's why I figured that it's good to make some videos so that I can explain it to a lot of people at once. So in this video I'm going to talk about this word ENDA and this word ENNÅ. These two words are very often mixed, even by Norwegians. Norwegians tend to mix these words and just use them randomly. It's not a big crisis if you do it because people do understand what you mean, but it's not always correct the way that people use it, and it would be nice if people would use them correctly, right? So let me try to give you some examples. If we talk about time, so if we talk about right now, we use the word ennå. For example, han her ennå. It means he's still here. Or jeg har ennå ikke hørt noe etter jobbintervjuet. I have still not heard anything since I had the job interview. Okay, so that's both of those sentences. They are regarding now. Okay, then if we talk about before, anything before, we use enda. For example, I forrige uke hadde jeg enda ikke hørt noe etter jobbintervjuet. So last week I still hadn't heard anything since the job interview. Or i år 2000 var det mange som enda ikke kunne bruke internett. In year 2000 there was still a lot of people who still couldn't use the internet. So that's also past tense. If we talk about degree of something, so enda is used to indicate something extra. Okay, it's used together with the comparative form of adjective. Jeg fikk enda flere penger til min bursdag, fordi min tante kom dagen etterpå. I got even more money for my birthday because my auntie visited me the day after. Okay, jeg har enda en oppgave jeg må skrive. I have even one more assignments that I have to do. Okay, then it's the hard part, which is a bit more complex. You don't have to consider it if you think it's too hard. But this one, adverb innrømmende. So this adverb is admitting something to yourself or to others. In English, the same word, still. So in all of these sentences you find the word still. Here, det gikk enda an. It was still okay, or it was even okay. So for example, if I was walking outside, I saw there was a lot of ice, and then I decided that no, you can't walk on ice. That's just, you can't do that. And then I still had to do it, so I went out, I walked on ice, and then I figured out, well, you know, it was possible. So I had to admit to myself, det gikk enda an å gå på isen. It was possible to walk on ice. Okay, so that's kind of admitting to myself something. Then we use it as a subjunction to bind two parts in a sentence together. And the subjunction is always attached to the last part of the sentence. So, for example, han gikk over isen. That's the first part of the sentence. He walked across the ice. Enda, here it is a subjunction. Han ble advart. Although he was warned. Right? So this is the clause, and this subjunction is binding these two parts together. Without this word, these are two separate sentences. So when I put this word, I attach the two sentences and I make a long one. Okay? Så jeg håper jeg ikke må forklare enda en gang. I hope I don't have to explain even one more time. Okay? ENDA and ENNÅ. What's the difference? I hope that you know it now. Så takk for meg, og ha det bra!